Ladies and gentlemen, at times it is good to have a good relationship with the retiring government. I remember very well when William Samoei Ruto and Rigathi were so much appetized to enter into the leadership and to be the new administration. I think they were having a psych not knowing that the good relationship between the new administration and the outgoing administration matters a lot. And I want to relate with this story and analysis with past governments that we have seen. When it comes to the government of Moi, when he was sworn in as the next president of the Republic of Kenya, it was after Jomo Kenyatta was announced dead in Mombasa. And this was a priority that now the vice president was to continue with that leadership. And I want you to mark my words very well. When Moi was entering into the government, after Jomo Kenyatta died, Moi had something that he was going to start with. When it comes to treasury, they were having something. When you go to the government of Moi by then, when Moi was retiring, handing over power to Mwai Kibaki 2002, I think at least there's certain good relationship, not really, but there was certain good relationship that was making Moi to at least give a starting point to Mwai Kibaki when he was transferring power from the Nyayo era to NARC era, where Mwai Kibaki was the president. After that, you remember 2013 when Mwai Kibaki was transferring power to Uhuru Kenyatta and William Ruto. There was a starting point and also that good relationship between Uhuru Kenyatta and William Ruto and Mwai Kibaki. It means there was something that was left for them in treasury for them to start with. Now, the problem is at the point where William Ruto and Rigathi never had that time and also space to ensure that that good rapport between themselves and Uhuru Kenyatta was so much important in terms to what the new government and new administration was so concerned. You remember, even before these people won election as per the IEBC announced the other time, Rigathi came out very clear while campaigning in Mount Kenya region. And he said one thing, that if we are going to win this election, we are going to ensure that we are going to deal with Kenyatta's family. He came very elaborate in that video, and that video trended in public domain. Rigathi did not know that this man Uhuru Kenyatta could have had certain intention towards, if in case they were going to win election, there were certain hard tasks that were waiting the government and the new administration where William Ruto and Rigathi was to be. There is a crisis in the country now that literally, in terms to those close allies to William Ruto and Rigathi they have reportedly saying that yes, they are new administration and they are new government. They are requesting Kenyans to give them time because of the promises that they gave out, they must fulfill. And when we start with the promises, we start with 100 days promises. And these 100 days promises, you cannot even fulfill even a quarter of them if there is nothing in the treasury. Something that they're getting in treasury is more important. But that time, They never knew what Uhuru Kenyatta might do. But because Uhuru Kenyatta saw this coming early, before even transferring power to William Ruto and Rigathi Gachagua, he ensured that he finishes all the resources and money that was in treasury. The only little money that was left in that treasury was 93.7 million, which according to the budget that is seemingly projected and also proposed by these Kenya Kwanza allies, is not, that resource is not enough for them. So Uhuru Kenyatta's celebration in Palace entered into this space, where when that time this current government, a new government, when they were campaigning, they said that Uhuru Kenyatta was a failure totally, that they were going to ensure that at that time they were going to be given that mantle. In the first day, they were going to ensure that everything is going to change. First, they were saying that that day they were going to carry the Bible sworn in the office. The next day, the price of unga must be announced. Second, the price of fuels must be announced. Yes, and other things they promised 100 days. Now, Uhuru Kenyatta, to make these people to feel like the government is not a marketplace where you go and sell bananas, you must work for it. Uhuru Kenyatta ensures that any resource or money that was in treasury, he plowed back to the development. And that is why you see Uhuru Park is complete, Central Park is complete, Uhuru Gardens is complete, the bypass that is in Mombasa Road is complete, there's certain road in Mount Kenya region there is complete, there are certain hospitals is complete. So these resources that were available that could have assisted William Ruto to start with, Uhuru Kenyatta has ensured that he has freezed, but just leftovers. And this leftovers is making William Ruto's government on a hard start. And that is the truth. So I think, according to my opinion, what William Ruto and Rigathi Gachagua they did not understood in terms to the retiring government, the retiring government might make you start smoothly or badly. And this is what Uhuru Kenyatta has ensured, that this government of William Ruto, they must feel it hard to start. Even it might take them even 2 years to prepare themselves. After they are going to catch up at least the last minute, they will find themselves not fulfilling those promises. So ladies and gentlemen, what are your thoughts? Is it a celebration for Uhuru Kenyatta, or is it a celebration for William Ruto and Rigathi Gachagua? Because that rapport between William Ruto, Rigathi Gachagua and Uhuru Kenyatta was not so much intact that could have made Uhuru Kenyatta to leave something in the account of treasury to make Rigathi Gachagua and William Ruto to at least start somewhere. This something Uhuru Kenyatta knew, and he has ensured that this money that was going to left for these people to start with, even a huge amount of money, he has ensured that he has plowed back to the business. I've understood some people are saying that, Boniface, you're saying that Uhuru Kenyatta is celebrating that Kenya Kwanza Alliance is feeling hard times in terms to what we call there is no money in treasury. Some people said that Uhuru Kenyatta has squandered this money. No, I don't know. According to my opinion, Uhuru Kenyatta might have seen this coming, so he ensured that this money that could have assisted William Ruto and Rigathi Gachagua in a point of view of making 100 days promises to come true, he plowed back those resources to the development. And that is why you see the lately development that has been fulfilled, like Uhuru Park, Central Park, Uhuru Gardens, and all those projects, Uhuru Kenyatta has ensured that he has used those resources. So he has made, so the allegation that people are saying that, can you address in a way that Uhuru Kenyatta could have stolen those money? No. According to my opinion, Uhuru Kenyatta could have seen that this was coming, then he decided to plow back those resources to the development. So William Ruto and Rigathi Gachagua, at this point, they are facing a lot of challenge. What are your thoughts? Drop your opinion at the comment section below. Otherwise, I want to appreciate you so much because of the great support. If you're a visitor, please do me a favor and ensure that you subscribe to this channel. You put on the notification bell that when I upload my videos, you get notified. Bye bye. Till meet on another video.